you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're just... Is this thing on? Is it? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. Are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, maybe on my lap, but no touching. I don't do the touching. Yes, breaking from Love Island earlier today, Shariff has been booted out of Love Island for breaking the rules. So this isn't the most exciting, dramatic exit, because Shariff has barely had any screen time because he's a boring bastard. And I think this year's, I'm going to say Big Brother, but this year's Love Island has got many boring bastards not getting enough screen time because they're not giving enough to the show. So for me, I think he's out because he's a boring bastard. He's not out because he created a rule break. I think that was the producers. They've contrived this situation to get rid of him, to bring someone in more interesting. And I can see more and more boring bastards being kicked out of the show. Now, you're asking, well, Mick, why bring them in the first place? Well, I think this is a tactic by the Love Island producers. I think they wanted to start off slow this year, bring in a few, and make it a bit exciting by booting them out, having a big headline, and bringing in more interesting characters. I don't think this tactic works, and that is my theory. I don't think he genuinely broke the rules. I think they got him to break the rules so they could get rid of him. Now, what rule break has he allegedly committed? We don't know. I'm assuming we'll find out tonight. I don't think it's something we have to wait for a couple of episodes for. I think we will find out tonight. I'm sad for the lad, but at the end of the day, this is the entertainment business. A business I know very well. And if you're not entertaining people, if you're not going to put butts in seats, you're going to have to leave the show. So absolutely, I don't think this is a genuine rule break. I think it's a load of bollocks, if you ask me. So it makes, the only interesting thing about this is that he was with Anna. Anna chose him instead of Anton because she felt she couldn't trust Anton. Now, Anna being a friend of mine, this is going to put her in a very precarious situation. Is she now another option for Danny? Or will Anton take his attention away from Molly May and back onto Anna? Yes, it's all about Anton because he's the most entertaining cast member of this year's Love Island. And I really want to know what you think about this because it's always exciting to hear someone's been booted out of the show, right? And I do feel for him, but at least he got his 5 minutes of fame right. But at the end of the day, if you don't buy a raffle, you can't win the prize. I don't care that he's gone. The only thing that it bothers me about how it affects my mate Anna. And Anna's worked really hard to be on this show, and she deserves someone who can bring her character and personality out as well. So this is what I'm interested in. This is what interests me. What happens with her tonight? This is a big deal for Anna. This is because she's losing that. It is a big deal because this could cause her to leave the show. Because I'm sure. I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but I've said this in other videos. It looks like it is the boys choosing this Friday, which means when it's recoupling, this does put Anna in a really precarious situation. Do the other lads fancy Anna, or is she not their cup of tea? She's really going to have to put herself out there if she wants to remain in this show, and I really want her to remain in this process because I know how hard she's worked to remain there. So a bit of a surprise, Shariff has been booted out of Love Island 2019. Leave your comments down below, and don't forget, I will be back tonight, straight after tonight's show, when I will be spewing about Curtis and Amy getting that love shack thingy. I think it's so ridiculous. And if we get to the final and these two frauds win, I will be very, very upset.